Welcome, and today we are going to do another Halloween episode. I'm going to show you guys how to make fake blood using potassium thiocyanate and iron chloride. We're actually going to do a couple different reactions with it. First of all is I'm going to make it look like I cut myself, which is always fun to do, freaks people out. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get revenge on all of the nails that have ever got me as I've walked by them or stepped on them or I was hammering them. I'm gonna make the nail bleed. Pretty scary, right? Okay, let's go. So what I'm doing is I am coating my skin with iron. It's actually iron chloride. And I'm making sure that it's kind of hard to see, not wet, by just wiping it down real quick with a paper towel. You can still see a little bit of yellow. And then I've dipped that in potassium thiocyanate. When I cut it, you can see it looks like blood. Let's take a look at a close-up here that I did with the GoPro. Oh yeah, it looks like I cut myself. But don't worry, I didn't. And it didn't hurt, didn't feel a thing. But here's a speeded up version of me carving in Happy Halloween into my arm using both arms. So let's take a look at the reaction that's happening here. It's actually potassium thiocyanate reacting with iron chloride to form iron thiocyanate, which is a deep, deep red color that just so happens to look like blood. It's kind of a fun party trick. It is slightly toxic. Don't do it at home. Don't let kids do it. I washed my arms really well after we were done. So now the next one is I'm going to get revenge on all of those nails that have gotten me over the years. So what I'm doing is I've added hydrochloric acid and potassium thiocyanate into a bottle, and I put in a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and then I drop the nail in, and once the nail is dropped in, you're going to see what happens, which is kind of cool. So we put the nail in, and immediately you start seeing this red color forming off of it. This is actually the iron thiocyanate forming. What's happening is the hydrochloric acid is actually dissolving the iron a little bit so that it's free floating, and the potassium thiocyanate is reacting with that iron to form the iron thiocyanate. It's the exact same reaction we did when I cut my hand. Now the hydrogen peroxide is in there just to speed things up a little bit, otherwise this reaction takes a lot longer. So yeah, that's it. It's kind of a fun thing to do. You can freak kids out by having a bloody nail, or you can freak them out by pretending to cut yourself in front of them. Either one is a lot of fun. Okay, so again, don't do this at home. The thiocyanate is a little bit toxic, and I will see you next time.